Greetings, fellow viewers. It's me, Beagle Hop, one of the Hop brothers. Today we'll be reading the story of How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. If all of you don't know, last year or a long time ago, we did something like this before, and we're doing this to celebrate our 5th year anniversary. 5 years of Hop time together. Yes, we have joined YouTube since the very beginning on that fateful day, April 10th, December 23rd, 2019. So, this will be our 5th year anniversary, and we're doing this, well, just to celebrate it, and we're each taking turns reading the story. So, I'll go first. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. Okay. There. Hey, Grinch. But the Grinch, who lives just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. Yeesh. That means he hasn't stretched his neck or something like that. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. Well, duh. They must be old school. His shoes, they're probably tight. They're probably tight from. He just needs new shoes. He needs new shoes, people. Back to the story. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. Yeesh. Okay. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Who's. That's them right there. Just a couple houses. Not even a ville. Itch. Let's see now. Staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm, lighted windows below in their town, for he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now, hanging a mistletoe wreath. What the heck is a mistletoe wreath? It's like they could bind mistletoe and then a wreath together. Hold on a second. Just warm fire. Beautiful, ain't it? Right, back to the story. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow, he knew. I'll skip a couple. Okay, so let me fix that. There. All the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early. They'd rush for their toys, and then, oh, the noise! Oh, the noise! 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 That's one thing he hated. The noise. 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 Just making sure. Hey, Munch. Yeah? After this, you take the other half. Okay. Right. Then the Who's, young and old. See now. Then the Who's, young and old, would sit down to a feast. And they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast. Feast, 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 feast. They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beef. What the heck is a roast beef anyway, people? Explain me that. If you people know what a roast beef is, you let me know in the comments. Thank you. Back to the story. Which was something the Grinch could not stand and leave. Alright, Munch, your turn.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Munch. Back at it again. And, well, quite frankly, it's my turn. Okay, there. Okay, there we go. And then they do something he liked least of all. Every who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together, with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand, and the Who's would start singing. They'd sing, and they'd sing, and they'd sing, 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 sing. That's a lot of singing. And the more the Grinch thought of the Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. Son of a gun. 53 years. He's been hating Christmas for 53 years? You know what? I'm not gonna spoil the ending, okay? Big O's right. Big is right. That was one fire. I mean, that was one beautiful fire. Very warm. Very satisfying. Listen. Beautiful. Right, back to story. Wait a minute. Beautiful. Ain't it? Back to story. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. This is good. Yes! I know just what to do. The Grinch laughed in his throat. And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. What the heck is a Santa? I know Santa Claus, but why Santa? Anywho. Okay. And he chuckled and clucked. What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and his hat, I look just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No. The Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. Hold a second. Where were we again? Okay. So he called his dog Max. Then he took some red thread, and he tied a big horn on the top of his head. Okay. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty shacks on a ramshackled sleigh, and he hitched up old Max. The Grinch said, get up! And the sleigh started down towards the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. Okay. All the windows were dark. Quiet snow filled the air. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care, when he came to the first little house on a square. This is stop number 1, the old Grinchy Claus hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. So that's how. Oh, jeez, look at Max. Looks tiring and sad. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue the story. Okay. Then you slide down the chimney. A rather tight pinch, but if Santa could do it, then so could a Grinch. He got stuck only once, for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue, where the little Who stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinned, are the first things to go. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant. Around the whole room he took every present. Pop guns, Pop guns and bicycles, roller skates, drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn, and plums. Eesh, and even snacks too. Even the snacks. And he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. Okay. Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who pudding. He took the roast beast. He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took their last can of Who hash. And what the heck is a Who hash? And what is a hash? Hey Marty. Hey Mart. Yeah? You want to take the next page? Or the next page when I'm done reading the first sentence? Or the first, whatever you call it. Will you take the other half? Sure. Alright. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree. Alright, your turn. Your turn, bro. Okay. Hey! Moriarty here. Marty for short. I'll be taking over. I meant taking over for like half. Not like the whole thing. Okay. And the Grinch, hold on. And the Grinch grabbed the tree as he started to shove, when he heard a small sound, like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast and he saw a small Who, little Cindy Lou Who was no more than 2. Oh, well, she's small. Hang on a second. Okay, look at this. I got a magnifying glass and look at this. See? That's how you can tell how small she is. I mean, you look at her. She's very small. I mean, look, see? Very small. Compared to this guy and her. Little Cindy Lou Who. And they just call her by this name. No, just like Cindy Lou. That's it. By her first and middle name, I guess. Or I'm not if it's one word or first or middle. I don't know. Let's continue the story. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter, who got out of bed for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said, "Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?" You know, she seems like a nice kid. But according to the Jim Carrey How the Grinch Stole Christmas, copyright by the way.
According to him, she's a nice kid, but a bad judge of character. Hold on. Sorry, my shoelace was untied. Where was I? But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought of a lie, and he thought it up quick. Why, my sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. And his fib fooled the child. Then he patted her head and got her a drink, and he sent her to bed. And Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup. He went up to the chimney and stuffed the tree up. He must have some force, some strength and force. They're able to do that. Then the last thing he took was a log for their fire. Then he went up the chimney himself, the old liar. On the walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire. Oh yeah, those are just nails, not hooks. I mean, they can seem like hooks if you bend them. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. Hold on. There's a mouse. Not gonna lie, why does he look more like Mickey Mouse? Copyright, by the way. I mean, seriously, so look at him. Doesn't he now look like Mickey Mouse? Let's continue. Sorry, I thought I was just gonna get rid of that. Okay. Then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. Oh. There. Okay. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, the poor dog must be tired. It was 1:15. All the Who's still abed, all the Who's still a snooze. When he packed up his set. Packed it up with the presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tags, and the tinsels, the trimmings, the trappings. Hey, Gove, want to finish with this page? Do you want to read the rest? You know, just to finish it off? Maybe. Sure, yeah. Okay. 3,000 feet up, oh jeez, that's high, up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Eesh, he's forcing the dog. I mean, like, oh my god, just give him a break, okay? It's Christmas, just give him just one freaking break. Okay, let me just adjust the camera real quick. Okay, there we go. Right, no worry. Poo-poo to the Who's. He was graciously humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang up in a minute or two. Then a Who's down in Whoville will all cry, boo-hoo. Here, let me flip it for you. I changed my mind. What? How about you read half of it and I'll read the other half? Okay. That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay. Hey, it's me, Goof. Let's continue the story. Right. Darn that floppy ear. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry. Very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes, then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise. Okay, come on. Yeah. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. Hold on. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. Wow. All that hard work for nothing. For nothing. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. I'm sorry, you two. I'm so sorry, everyone. I get so emotional at this part. You're doing great. Thanks. Oh God, not this. And what happened then? Well, and who will they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day? And the minute his heart didn't quite feel so tight, he whizzed with his load to the bright morning light. Yeah, I'm sorry. It reminds me of the Jim Carrey one. Copyright, by the way. It reminds me of that. It's just he now has feelings. It's just so emotional. It's an emotional movie and story. Let's see now. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast, and he... Oh God, here it comes. It's okay. You're almost at the end. You're right. He himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast. The end. I need tissue.
The end. The end.
The end.
The end.
The end. We hope you all enjoyed that video.
Make sure to like,
Comment,
share,
and subscribe. Again, we're doing this to celebrate our 5th year anniversary. And we can never be more happy. We can never be any more happy to see you guys subscribe and liking our videos.
we really appreciate it.
And Merry Christmas.
Happy holiday.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Kwanzaa.
And a Happy New Year. Happy Hop-Iversary. 5 years of hop together.